The real question is what the fuck is wrong with all of you? No, really, what's wrong with you? Mentally, what's wrong with you? This is for every creator out there, influencer, specifically speaking to Monoban. What the fuck is wrong with you? After how many pieces of content have I produced? How many pieces of content have I produced calling your asses out? And you're supposed to be podcasters who discuss things in a podcast, dear media. And all you do is sit there on your little high horses, and then I want to ask the audience, what the fuck is wrong with you? Are you really going to fall into hypnosis because they have tits? Because Mona Van shows off her attitude. Her attitude is the devil. That's called the Quran. You clearly know that she's got something mentally wrong with her. Look at her frickin' face and the way she poses. What the fuck's wrong with y'all that you cannot recognize that there's something fucking wrong with that woman? The fact that she produces what she produces and acts the way she acts, that is actually who she is. Clearly, that is someone who's got some mental fucking problems. Any pose that she makes where she does that little squinty eye thing and she looks at the camera, that is not normal. Although she's trying to create it as normal. So I want to know what the fuck is wrong with all of you that you can't open your goddamn mouth and say something about this shit. Because we all know clearly as an American citizen, I know the people in Persia and Qatar and Dubai and all the other fucking places, you're all fucking weird as shit. And you can't see through the fog of the desert dust storm that rolls in to realize how fucking sick you are in the fucking head. However, you as Americans clearly know that watching Bethany Frankel or Whitney Cummings or any of these fucking whores on television, which is now the phone, that shit's fucking nasty. So I want to know what the fuck is wrong with all of you that you don't recognize that there's something wrong with this shit. That what's going on in the Palisades, that Newsom's literally sitting in front of your fucking faces, lying his fucking ass off. That I have to yell and scream and tell you to be aware of the influencers and how they behave and what's going on in California. And you still feel sympathy for that shit. And then you, who live in the city, who know that shit's going on, don't say shit about the fact that Whitney Cummings is looking for PR growth in her career when her house is still standing. And Paris Hilton has multiple homes. And Spencer Pratt and that nasty plastic surgery nightmare wife of his with a fake AI voice literally are abusing the fucking system like a criminal would, like those looters going into people's homes to steal their shit. It's the same fucking shit on a more massive scale, and even worse because it's not just stuff, but they're preying on your vulnerabilities. So my question for you is, when is this going to fucking end? When is this shit going to hit the fan? And when are you going to fucking wake up? Let's not even forget to talk about The View. And Sunny and her criminal husband, who's literally fraudulently doing surgeries so he can make cash to pay for that big fucking weave on her fucking head. While she then runs around and yaps her jaw when she clearly is not a good lawyer. It's very clear in how horrific these people are. These are the people that at your job you talk shit about behind their back because they don't do their job. But because these people were born into money, spoiled rotten, you call them nepo, but this is nepotism. Never worked a day in their life, or they were poor and used manipulation to get to where they are today, like the Haitian-loving Sunny, who probably isn't even her real name. All looking for the glam lights of LA while Whitney Cummings goes and gets her hair and makeup done so that she can lay in bed and talk about text messages as she gossips with all of her friends about whose houses is burned down. And then they say, well, they have enough money to rebuild again. It's not a big deal. And then go into camera and say, how could you say that about people's houses? There's so much memories in there, like Paris Hilton says, as she takes photos with Newsom. So the problem is you as audience and the energy that spews out of LA. that nobody wants to really examine because it's a waste of our fucking time. However, they have grown in massive numbers to make the woman next door just like one of them. They've taken that Illuminati shit because you think Illuminati is about fame and fortune. No, it's about fucking evil ass, devil ass behavior. Take a look at Kim Kardashian and take a look at the woman at the grocery store that you have living down the street. That's the same shit. Just on a smaller scale, but just as massive. These people have no moral compass or ethics inside their bodies, and that's the only thing that matters at this time. They have no education. Mel Robbins is the worst piece of shit I've ever seen in professional developmental work. She's a scumbag. I cannot believe any of you buy these books, watch these people, and think you're getting educated by this shit. But this is what happens when you raise ignorant children and all they do is put their faces in their fucking phones versus have real relationships with them. Although it is very impossible to jump in front of the camera unless you're on camera because that's how ignorant they are and they wonder why they have so much anxiety. So much misery in their life. That's all disguised by Mona Van doing a happiness video. I'm so happy. Me and my love are going to a party and look at my outfit. I cook with clean vegetables and clean this and clean that and look at my perfect life. Oh. How stupid are you? You really are a stupid girl, aren't you? This is for Mona Van. It is unbelievable that she sits over there. She produces these photos and these videos and shit. And then she tries to infiltrate the series of collective consciousness with that nasty, gnarly shit. Because that's literally what it is. And it's all attached to her Hamas group. Oh shit, yeah. Same thing with Kim Kardashian. But they do not give a shit because all they want is your fucking money. Think about that for a second when you're watching Mel Robbins or Mona Van or any of these other fucking whores in your fucking face. They want your admiration called validation. So you say all this shit out your fucking mouth and then you do absolutely nothing and some of you are actually sleeping with it. So that says everything about what's being acceptable in this country and across the globe while you disrespect people like me. While you violate civil rights like Gary Vaynerchuk, because clearly he would never, a man who goes to flea markets would never sit next to a woman like that. See, the mentality of the youth is they would choose a rich bitch who lives the luxury bougie life, like that shit, over someone like me, because I actually have a voice and something to fucking say. And you in your mind think that she's more seductive. Because that's the brand and image that she wanted to create. However, go take a look at her fucking videos and who she actually is as she stumbles around in heels and wears shitty ass clothes and offers abso-fucking-lutely nothing. Just like Whitney Cummings, just like that snarly, nasty girl that you put on the Golden Globes. And the list goes on and on and on and on and on. We said we did not want to listen to these bitches talk, yet you will not listen to the market. I'm the market. I know the market. I've been in the market for some time now. You all are the producers. You work for me. And I told you I do not want to look at Mona Van. I do not want to look at her fucking face. So what part of that are you missing, Gary V? What part of that any of you are fucking missing? That you're fucking whore wives of the Real Housewives? Nobody watches that shit. Which means who are they actually performing for? The city of LA. And the scumbags are trying to grow their fucking nasty army with their fucking nasty lips, their bad fucking behavior, and their sick ass videos that they continuously make to violate our rights while they then yell out the word R-A-C-I-S-T like Sunny does. However, she's the one that is the R-A-C-I-S-T where she dogs out my country claiming that it was stolen. I don't fucking think so, you black B-I-T-C-H. You are one nasty W-H-O-R-E, and the whole fucking world knows it. So your little strength backing of your network don't fucking work on me, Sunny from The View or Whoopi from The View. So they use a bully tactic of R-A-C-I-S-T like Malcolm X did to try to distort reality, to push you into the fucking dirt so that they can thrive on their mountaintop of R-A-C-I-S-T, Sunny and Whoopi. What a bunch of fucking selfish ass motherfuckers. You make us all fucking sick.